PI. Some of our flying cars from Back to the Future. If you want to see the DeLorean, it's downstairs in the NBC Universal Experience, our museum by Transformers. Some of the world's first totally green cars, the Flintstones. And of course, the Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious 6 had the best box office opening of any Universal feature in over 100-year history. So yeah, rest assured, Fast and the Furious 7 is on its way. Now, the cars in the Fast and the Furious movies don't have to actually work as hard as you might think, because most of the time they're being towed behind our camera car. If it's a big stunt, it's probably a separate vehicle with the same shell on it, so it looks like the expensive car. But if it gets damaged or destroyed, it's not going to be a large bill on our end. But right now, we're going to head out into the coast of Costa Rica. In other words,
welcome to Jurassic Park.
On either side of the tram are original picture vehicles used in the Jurassic Park series, produced by Steven Spielberg. On your left is the mobile lab that I was telling you about earlier. Now, it's made up mostly out of lightweight wood and plastic. We dangle it off the side of that lower lot parking structure with a crane. Now, here's how it appeared in the feature. Tell me when you can see the parking structure. Oh no, we're under attack! I gotta swear those things already stink. Hearing a monitor that's Julian Warren. It's outside the Carl Lindley parking structure on the lower lot. Now, Steven Spielberg produced all of our Jurassic Park series, and we'll be back for Jurassic World 3D coming out next year. Right now, we're going to leave Costa Rica behind and head down into Old Mexico. To get there, we're taking the Appian Way used in Spartacus with Kirk Douglas and Laurence Olivier, where they filmed some of the final sequences of Gene Simmons and Peter Ustinov, who picked up an Academy Award for his work on Spartacus. Now, the reason we filmed here on the back lot is because we have total control of all the elements. If it's midnight, we need to make it look like high noon. We can bring our lights out, take all the shadows off the ground. We have high noon. If we need a little different kind of weather, here in California, we used to having these sunny days, day after day after day. But we can use our special effects and other departments here in the lot to bring in other effects. If we want to do rain, our sound department, pick up a switch, read out some thunder. Lighting will be created by high-intensity arc lighting you found in the view of our camera. I got, of course, in every life, but a little more specifically for you, on your left, a little rain must fall. Touch this in here. There we go. Now, the rain is created by a sprinkler system that we have up above the view of the camera. We shoot the water all the time, so the rain will fall down and more naturally. You can see the water falling down. The light is on, you can see the water in the shade. I think it's all be a highlight of the eye of the camera. Then the MTV classic Singing in the Rain starring Gene Kelly, they tinted the rain with a little bit of powdered milk. That way it would show up better for the camera. Try Gene Kelly actually singing in the milk. True story. And that is how we do rain for the motion picture industry.
Oh!
No, we got a flash flood. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to apologize to anyone sitting on the left of me, but I had no idea this was going to happen. But don't worry, if you're sitting on the right, your turn's coming. Oh, not now. But soon. Here's how it appeared in Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti. We simply released 41,000 gallons of water on cue. You've seen Lady Gaga stand in this in her music video Judas. On your right, that was China in Hot, Russell Brand. On your left, that was Peru in Indiana Jones, King of the Crystal Skull, Harrison Ford. Also seen as Tortuga, Pirates of the Caribbean, 1, 2, and 3 with Johnny Depp. And you've seen it as Mexico on TV shows like House with Hugh Laurie, Shameless with William H. Macy. Right now, we're going to cross the border into Six Points, Texas. Because we brought our original guests for a silent Western themed film. Back then they could cheer the heroes, hear the villains, give back their great feedback to like a live stage show. Since these are silent movies, they make any difference how much noise they made. The street coming up on the right was used as turn-of-the-century Australia for Saving Mr. Banks, where one of Colin Farrell's banks were. Used recently for a pilot for AMC called We Hate Paul Revere. It's being told by the point of view of his two brothers, siblings. In fact, here's how The Voice used it for one of their promos.
They were right there.
She's mine.
What is this? The good, the bad, the ugly, and Gwen Stefani?
Voice returns September 22nd here on NBC. For the extended Voice Showdown, go to NBC.com.
Here's another look at the same era, but we've got some cowboys in there fully dressed. The dirt on the street is provided by the Hollywood Dirt Company. It's actually special dirt, not as much dust. So if we drive wagons over it or horses, it doesn't kick up that dust that can get in the lenses of our camera. This is where Lady Heather tried to have her life taken on CSI, where Whoopi Goldberg picked up her shots at the end of The Color Purple. Or made West Rescue WCP of the Milo Kennedy by shooting him out of a noose. That's the kind of look I want on my side. Now we're going to be heading by our show Home and Family, so I'm going to need to go off microphone. Just on the other side of this building, if you look over to your right, you can see some of their sets. We're going to go through an area we call Little Europe. I'll tell you a little about that, but as we get to the end of it, I'll have to go off microphone because we'll be too close to be able to pick me up. And then just on the other side of these trailers are the control rooms. You can see some of the wardrobe trailers on the other side. Their patio looks like the lights are on. They might be setting up for somebody out there. And they also film inside the house and out in the backyard. You have gardens built. We're going to head up into Little Europe. Now, Little Europe is where he picked up the first Academy Award for Best Picture back in 1930, all quiet on the Western Front. The road we're going to take was Pamplona, Spain, and the running of the bull sequence from City Slickers, Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern. So I used the same way, 90 Day with Tom Cruise. This is Berlin for the good German, this was Queen with Blanchett. No, Angels of Demons with Tom Hanks. You'll see there's Johnny Depp's new film called Mordecai, which was recently filmed in here. TV shows like Star Trek Voyager, Chuck, Heroes, True Blood, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., NCIS, have all filmed here in Little Europe. Because this is where Universal came out of the Great Depression by relying on the supernatural and bringing the monsters to the big screen. I'm going to be turning off the microphone until we're inside stage 50. I'll see you then.
What time? On your monitors is how this stage appeared at the Washington, D.C. Metro on Bone, Bangladesh, and Alfredo Borealis. Currently addressed as the BART station in Northern California. The upper level has a street scene, it's facades of shops, restaurants, offices,
You can follow actors out of those buildings onto the street level, and then down the stairways on your left or right using a Steadicam unit. This allows us to get the entire thing in one shot. Very much more fluid, much more